YouTube, what's good, man? It's your boy Pnfkeith. We back with another reaction. Now we got something different today. This is not a music reaction, which I used to seeing. But if you one of my day one supporters when I had like 100 subscribers, then you would know I started off reacting to like hip hop news, like stuff about Diddy, like jokes and stuff like that. Little Dirt news. Basically, it was always involved with like hip hop, but I wasn't doing like music reactions at the time. I was just getting started. But I'm gonna start to dive back into like that type of vibe, like doing different reactions on this channel, because it is a reaction channel. It's not just a music reaction channel, even though I fell in love with doing music reactions. But I feel like if y'all support those, then y'all will support anything I got going on, as long as it's not nothing boring or anything super wild or crazy. But I feel like this is interesting to check out. I keep seeing this all on my Instagram timeline, TikTok. This whole Kid Cudi testifying against Diddy. I didn't know that he broke into his house and tried to blow his car, blew a car up. Diddy moving like the mob. I'm not gonna lie, like a mafia type of dude. So I'm gonna go ahead and check this out. I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully y'all stay through the whole video. If not, it's all love. If y'all just enjoy the music reactions, I understand. But let's jump right into it.
And we go on the scene to New York, where we are now in day 9 of the Sean Diddy Combs trial. Today's big name in court is Kid Cudi. Scripps News national correspondent Alex Miller is live outside that Manhattan courthouse. And Alex, you've been talking about the potential role that Kid Cudi could be playing into this case. We know you've heard his name a number of times. What did he add to the prosecution's case today?
You know, it remains to be seen how much he really did end up adding. He was only on the stand for about an hour and a half, wearing a leather jacket and a pair of jeans.
You're gonna say only for an hour and a half. That's a long ass. If you had to testify for an hour and a half, you definitely know some shit.
He was only on the stand for about an hour and a half, wearing a leather jacket and a pair of jeans. He was very soft-spoken, a little bit hunched in his chair as he did his testimony. And when he spoke pretty softly. At times it was hard to hear him, but he did get into two very big instances. One, a break.
They got my boy all stressed out. You know somebody's stressing when they smoking a cigarette going to court. They about to tell a whole lot. And his answers, I don't even blame you. Listen, he tried to blow your car up. Cudi not no street dude. A lot of people not street dudes. I'm not a street dude. But yeah, he smoking a cigarette. He definitely stressed out, man. Prayers up to Kid Cudi. Hopefully after this whole trial over, he can find somewhere to decompress and really get all this off his mind, man.
To hear him, but he did get into two very big instances. One, a break-in to his home, and one, his car being set on fire. So let's talk first about that break-in. He said he had left his front door unlocked, but he had gotten a call from Capricorn Clark, who's somebody who worked for Sean Combs, that they were heading towards his house, and she had been forced to go with Sean Combs. So he got a little bit of a heads up when Kid Cudi got back to his house. He said that there were Christmas presents unwrapped, Chanel gifts being taken out of the gifts, and his.
So not only did you blow the car up, you went inside the house. Actually, is it even considered a break-in if the door open? Wouldn't that be a walk-in? Nah, I'm just playing. But so you blew the car up, broke into the house, and you opening up gifts? Who did he think he is? Who he moving like? He gotta go. I'm sorry. I feel like he never coming home. That's me personally. I feel like they got too many witnesses and evidence against him, whereas though he might be cooked. No matter how much he offered, like damn near I think $50 million or more than that for bail, and they ain't even take that. So you know he cooks.
Gifts being taken out of the gifts, and his dog was found locked in his bathroom. But other than that, everything was pretty much left the same. He tried to talk to Sean Combs about this, obviously something that Sean Combs pretty much denied. And then when you look at this car being set on fire, which was after the new year, this first incident took place in December 2011. Then Kid Cudi went away with Cassie Ventura back home to Connecticut with her family for Christmas. Then Kid Cudi's car set on fire just a couple of days after they got back from that trip. he got a call from his dog's babysitter, essentially, that his car was on fire. When he got home to see this car, it was completely charred. We were able to see photos of that. They had essentially cut a hole in the top of his Porsche and thrown a Molotov cocktail in there, so you could see the top being completely burned and cut. You could see the driver's side door turned completely black, and the driver's side seat also completely charred. That part of this entire exhibit.
They was trying to get him out of here. That's literally like mafia style. You ever watch a mafia movie or heard stories about them? They used to set the cars on fire, blew the cars up, all type of shit. Yeah, Diddy moving like the mob. So not only is you sex trafficking and beating up girls, you moving like this. You see, that's why when the wrong person get money and power, they use it on the wrong shit. You got all this money and power. Why are you doing all this weird stuff, bro? People, the world, I don't know, the world is crazy. Then I heard he also locked Kid Cudi dog inside the bathroom. What the dog got to do with it? Now he's saying his dog traumatized. He like very jumpy now and skitsy. Dog scared of Diddy. How you got the dog scared of you?
Side seat also completely charred. That part of this entire exhibit, again, not able to completely connect Sean Combs to this, but essentially Kid Cudi drawing the line there for the prosecution. Now the defense kind of went through and said there's no evidence, there's no security cameras, no way to actually connect him except for the fact that Capricorn Clark, one of Sean Combs' employees, had given him a bit of a heads up on that break-in. Now, we did get a little bit into this conversation that we heard Cassie talk about at this place called Soho House, where they talked to Sean Combs, and he kind of painted this picture when Kid Cudi is led into this meeting room.
He looked like some type of creature, like a Megamon or something. Like this, he just gives, like, we look at him, he get that look like, yeah, I'm gonna do something weird to you. Like, just look at him, look at his face. Then his eyes, he got like the raccoon eyes all black. You know, raccoons known for being sneaky. He got that sneaky look like a raccoon, like a human raccoon or something. Yeah, I wouldn't trust him.
Painted this picture when Kid Cudi is led into this meeting room. He said Sean Combs was staring out the window with his hands behind his back. He called him a Marvel supervillain. And throughout the conversation, he said Combs...
It's not funny, but Diddy moving like... He moving like Nick Fury out of Marvel. Why are you inside his house standing with your hands behind your back just looking at him? You in his house, though. And I also heard he offered him a glass of water in his house. Somebody, you want some water? You thirsty? It's my house. I can get what I want. Yeah, nah, don't ever let him out.
Called him a Marvel supervillain. And throughout the conversation, he said Combs was so calm that it was off-putting as they discussed the relationship that Kid Cudi had with Combs, despite the fact that obviously we know that Combs was very unhappy about this. He said his demeanor remained calm the entire time. And at the end of the conversation, they stood up to shake hands, and Kid Cudi said he wanted to look him in the eye while he was shaking hands and ask him about setting his car on fire, and it was something that Sean Combs denied. Cudi saying that he felt like he was lying, but he didn't push it any further. A couple of years later, though, Sean Combs did apologize generally after they ran into each other at that same location again. But the defense spend quite a bit of time trying to discredit Cassie through Kid Cudi on the stand today, talking about their relationship. There's a discrepancy in who broke up with who, though both said that they broke up with each other because they were afraid for Kid Cudi's safety and for Cassie's safety, because as Kid Cudi described it, he knew that Sean Combs was violent. But there were two really big zingers that the defense got in. I want to just read them to you. One of them saying Cassie was living two different lives that neither man knew about. And Kid Cudi answered, true. Then he said, the person who played you is the same person who played Sean, Miss Ventura. And then Cudi had to reply, true. So they painted the defense this picture of both men essentially being two-timed by Cassie Ventura. It'll be interesting to see how jurors interpret that, but the prosecution didn't really get into the threats that Kid Cudi apparently knew about against Cassie Ventura. So a little bit of a miss there, I think, on the prosecution side.
All right, sounds like
that's kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Well, that's beyond kind of crazy. Blowing up somebody's car? Then you inside his house, you offering him water, you locking his dog in the bathroom. You standing there thinking you a Marvel character. Who did he think he is? Like, I knew him for the baby oil and stuff like that, and his little freakish ways. But this is a whole different side. I didn't know he was capable. Well, I mean, he got power and money, but I didn't know he was doing this type of stuff. Maybe I should stop speaking on him after this video. Because he might come home looking for me, check the internet and see what I was talking about, find me, Ty blew my car up or something. Maybe I should leave Diddy alone. What y'all thinking? Y'all let me know in the comments. Should I leave him alone so he won't come looking for us? Because y'all in this with me too. He not just going to look for me. He going to look for all the PNF supporters too. So should we leave him alone or should we dig a little deeper into this? Y'all let me know. But no, this is crazy. I'm going to definitely keep up with this trial for sure, because more stuff going to keep coming out. Recommend some more videos or anything else going on in the world y'all would like me to check out. Like, as I said, this is a reaction channel. I'm gonna start to do like different stuff on here, not just music. I'm gonna still do music reactions every day, but it's gonna be like different stuff mixed in as well. But yeah, that was definitely wild. Like I said, I didn't know Diddy was doing all this type of stuff. Hopefully he don't come home, because now I'm scared for my life. I got a dog as well. He might lock him up. But yeah, this is crazy. I'm definitely gonna keep up with this. Hopefully y'all enjoy this reaction as much as I enjoy reacting to it, and hopefully y'all enjoy these type of reactions, not just my music ones. If you don't, like I said, everybody got their own opinion. Everybody like what they like. I can't force anybody to watch it, you know. Still appreciate the support regardless. This was crazy. If you're new to the channel, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Welcome to the channel. Recommend some more videos or any songs, anything you want me to check out, I'll check it out. Much love to everybody out there. Peace.